4 squads for total rush Raheem Sterling seems a bit excessive, but let's put him into a team and let's review him. What's the most important thing in FC25? Coins, right? And that's where lootbar.gg comes in, the cheapest place to buy your FC25 coins, but also the most reliable and the safest. They're also 8 to 10% cheaper than other platforms, and you also get 5% extra coins with every order. And if you don't just believe me, many well-known creators are using Lootbar for their coins. And many users usually stay with Lootbar, as you can see from these absolutely brilliant reviews. Lootbar also do offer a really fast delivery service which gets you your coins in 30 minutes. It is so simple to buy coins. All you need to do is click on what you want and then enter code VIPER at checkout to get 8% off your order. 87, 86, 85 and 84 rated squads to make up this Raheem Sterling, who's got a 3-star weak foot, 4-star skills, explosive, which is very good as an accelerate type, 5'8", and in terms of play styles, he has got finesse, long ball, wit, rapid, and quick step. Now, I know a lot of you guys are probably looking at this review and thinking, not a chance is he going to be worth it. But stick with this card for a minute, because I do feel like whenever Sterling gets a special, he's usually really good. So that's why EA have priced him at the price they have, in my opinion. He can play, wow, striker, left wing, left mid, and right mid. As a left wing where we've got him now, he's got no pluses. As a left mid, he has got wide playmaker plus, wide midfielder plus, and inside forward plus. I like him as a winger personally. Of course, you could play him as a left mid very easily in a 4-4-2. But I think I'm going to play him as a left winger on inside forward. Now, I'm a bit disappointed with the price, I have to say, even though I do think he's going to be good in game. Let's take a look at the in-game. So, very good pace and a decent split as well there with 92 acceleration, 88 sprint speed. He's got good shooting in the right areas. Great attack positioning, good finishing, good shot power, and good long shots. Volleys and penalties are very irrelevant. His vision's good, and so is his crossing. Free kick accuracy we do not care about. Okay short pass, poor long pass, and 84 curve. The fact he's got poor long pass, but then also has long ball pass is very interesting. Don't know why EA have given him that, to be fair. But this is where the card becomes a bit insane. That agility and balance is going to make his sprint boost unbelievable in game. Let me tell you that straight away. 96 agility, 95 balance, 85 reactions, 84 ball control, 90 dribbling, 80 composure. Bit on the low side for composure, but still looks to be really tasty in the dribbling stats. He's got great stamina at 88, 81 jumping, but that doesn't matter, and actually okay strength at 75. I think for me personally, I actually think a marksman for this card. Let me explain why before you click off the video. And remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. With this on, look at what it boosts in the dribbling categories. Goes up to 89 reactions, 92 ball control, 98 dribbling. Gets a big boost to the jumping that nobody really cares about, but goes up to 83 strength as well. Of course, he also gets 94 finishing, 89 shot power, and 92 long shots. That's a really good boost for the card. Of course, you're not going to get the boost to the pace, which I don't think you really need for this card, the way he's going to play. I'm going to have him on inside forward and attack. Let's get into a few games and see what you can do. Here is game 1 coming up with Raheem Sterling, and this is in the Elite Division. All right, guys, so Elite Division here. Going to be very sweaty, and it is also a co-op. But let's see what Sterling can do. You know, I know the general consensus already is this card's too expensive. And I do hear that. I do actually really hear that. But, as I've already said, what a run that was. As I've already said, I feel like this card will play, Jesus Christ, insane in game. Just because of that high agility and balance. I reckon that's why EA have priced him how they have. Of course, we need to test it out. Let's try and flip that over there to him. Is he going to get to that? He should be getting to that. He's too small, isn't he? Yeah, he's too small to get to that. But I do feel like if you like sprint boosting dudes, it's GG's here. Oh, I couldn't get it off. I couldn't get it off there. That was unlucky. Of course, as well, please do remember that this card has got good strength for the kind of player he is. Oh, that's going to be a goal. Can I keep the ball, please? Thank you. Little dink there. Sterling, come close, please. Wow, what am I seeing? What am I seeing? Here goes his sprint boost. Look at that. What the hell is happening, guys? What is happening? Let's go to highlights already. Raz. Good. There's Govu. Back into Raz as well. On the inside. Oh, my word. What's he doing? How's he nearly got away there? That's the strength coming up trumps there, guys. Find that. Here is Raz again. Heavy sprint boost, but it is a good one. It's a lovely pass as well, guys, into Sydney Govou. And that's got to be 1-0, really. That was a good piece of play from Sterling, though. That's a good ball from Walker. Sterling's getting on the end of that. Good take as well. Plenty of time on the ball. Back into him here as well. What? Oh, guys, his sprint boost has been amazing in this game. Going to cross it here. He's got whip pass, remember? Oh, unlucky. I think, guys, so far, so good. Of course, once again, please do remember, it's in the Elite Division, so it's going to be really, really sweaty. And we might not score many goals with him. But it's more about how he can kind of beat the fullback and stuff like that. And so far, he's been good down there at beating the fullback. Into Sterling again here. Can he find that? That's a good pass again, guys. His passing feels actually really, really good, all things considered. Look at that. That's a good ball too. Man, I do really like the fact that they've given him decent physicals. I think that's really strange to have on a card like this. He's in. Is he onside? No, man. I really like his runs in behind too. Of course, guys, this card isn't immune to, you know, problems though. The freestyle weak foot is going to cause you an issue. Wow. Yeah, it's going to cause you an issue, but he's very, very good on the ball. He's got a great sprint boost and good physicals. As you can see there, that's really nice from him. Now, in this position, though, you don't have a lot on because you don't really want to cross it with his freestyle weak foot. Of course, you could, but you have to come back inside. And because he can't play on the right-hand side of the pitch, that does cause another problem. Striker could be a good position for him because he's got decent passing once again. But I feel like this card is a really good winger because he's got the ability up against, you know, fullbacks to actually have some strength, and that is quality. His positioning, man, is scary. Always in the right position. Nice. Dribbling feels good, man. His dribbling does feel good, considering he hasn't got a lot of dribbling play styles. Here he is again. I don't know if he's got finesse shot. But yeah, he feels bloody fast, guys. Here he is. That freestyle weak foot, that's a good save, man. That is a good save. For the second half of this game, guys, in the Elite Division, we're actually going to play him up front and see what we can get from him there. So, Raz is now up front, guys. I was impressed with him in the first half against a very, very sweaty pair of players here, absolutely. But what he offers, it feels like, is really, really... Oh, dear. Oh, good defending, good defending. Really good strength, first and foremost, for someone that shouldn't really have any strength. Very, very good sprint boost and very good pace. And, oh man, that's terrible. And then also his runs, so far, his AI, essentially, has been very, very good as well. He seems to know exactly when to make the runs. And of course, up front, what you're going to get from him, which is pretty cool, is insane pace. Not there, obviously. I don't know how he got caught up there, I must say. But also really good passing for a forward, and that is really valuable on this game, in my opinion. Good pass. Here comes Sterling up against Virgilius here. Does well. Does do really well, actually. Oh, I tell you something. I like his sprint boost, but it's one of them ones where it's quite heavy. I don't know why. It's one of them really heavy sprint boosts. What's a good run again, guys? Oh, just offside, man. He's good at striker too. Look at that sprint boost, guys. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man, his sprint boost is unbelievable. Exactly what I thought we were going to get from this card due to the fact he's got such high agility and balance and he's a small little boy. You know, I know that sounds ridiculous, but because he's really small and has such high agility and balance, your sprint boost is always crazy when you've got them kind of attributes. And yeah, definitely got a crazy sprint boost to run in behind with. And in my opinion, the best two for doing that on the game are Mbappe and also Rafael Leao. So to see what he's got to offer so far has been impressive, man. Has been impressive. All right, guys. Whilst I do think this card is a bit overpriced, he is very, very, very fun to play with. But not only just that, he's actually quite meta. First of all, the ability to play in so many different positions is quite handy, you know, because whilst he doesn't have Role Plus, he's got a few Role Pluses. And also he can play a multitude of positions. Look at that for striker. Target forward, which is ridiculous. False 9, which I think he'd be really good on. Poacher and advanced forward, he felt really good on up front on advanced forward. I like him as an inside forward at left wing. I don't think he really suits left mid or right mid personally. Just because he's so quick that you want him to be utilising his sprint boost, which, even though it's a little bit heavy, His sprint boost is crazy due to his agility and balance. And if you guys aren't really familiar with the sprint boost, I have been abusing that for years upon years upon years now. And Sterling, over the years, has always had an insane one. This card is no different. His shooting is very good as well. You'll see the goal we scored with him in the Elite Division. That game, by the way, was so sweaty. He can run in behind really easily as well due to his attacking AI on Advanced Forward. You know, you don't really need Advanced Forward plus on this game. He was making crazy runs at striker and also at left wing. So you don't really need to worry about the fact he doesn't have Roll Pluses or Roll Plus in at these positions. But let's go over the card properly now. Pace, brilliant. You don't need to boost this really. The good acceleration allows him to run off the sprint boost really nicely. Sometimes, as I say, it's a bit heavy, but his pace, generally speaking, is really good. We didn't try any Travellas with him, so I can't talk about that on his shooting. But generally speaking, his shooting is very good. I like his finishing. As I said, his attack positioning, his AI runs in behind are disgustingly good. Really like that about him. Shooting, generally speaking, as I've said, really decent. Passing wise, this was actually something that I was concerned about. But as a striker, that passing is awesome. As a winger, that passing is pretty mid. Right, his passes that he was making in game were actually quite good. Good through balls. And generally speaking, just good passing, full stop. But you will have issues with that at points. So you might want to go for a dead eye if you do feel that his passing is letting you down a little bit. But I think his passing is good enough. His crossing's good, and that's all you really need, man, if you're playing him up front or as a winger. I do think his passing is very good for a striker, though, you know, because a lot of strikers on this game have very stinky passing. Raheem Sterling doesn't for a striker. On to the best thing about the card. Sadly, he doesn't have technical or first touch or anything of the sort there. But that agility and balance means his left stick dribbling is very good on a game where left stick dribbling is basically non-existent. He actually has decent left stick dribbling. His sprint boost, of course, is really helpful to have that high agility and balance to make it better. And then outside of that, his dribbling is really good. Composure's a little bit on the low side, but that's not really an issue with this card. And then physically, I like his physicals. I think he is quite strong for a little man. You don't get it all the time. Up against fullbacks, his strength is very good. But up against your centre halves at striker, he's not really going to be able to do a lot up against the big boys like Virgilius and all of that. So don't expect too much from his strength, but it's okay up against fullbacks in my opinion. Do I like this card? Yes. Do I think he's worth 4 squads? Probably not, if I'm being honest, but I don't think he is a bad card by any stretch of the imagination. If you've got fodder and you want someone that has one of the best sprint boosts on the game, genuinely, go and get this card. You'll be very impressed with him. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you never miss a player review. But guys, that's going to be it for me for now, so take care.